In an attempt to automate the process of our students generating their end of term or semester exams results seamlessly, we built a system using Google Sheet and App Script that allows students, parents to use just the script link to visit this page and be able to generate their student report just by entering the student ID and also the parent phone number to be able to generate this report. So after the first video, there were a lot of comments. The first video started by just a basic and simple sheet structure where we combine all the various subjects on one sheet, and we're manually doing virtually everything from the back end, where the user has to enter the various details inside the sheets, including the scores and then the names, which became boring after we going through the first video, even though we really appreciated how this idea is all about, right? So we then decided to upgrade the system to the second version, where we added some features where a lot of guys suggested that, a lot of our subscribers suggested that they would want the pictures or the profile pictures and also some few things added on the results. And we have done that in the second part of the video. If you haven't watched that, you can check the link in the video description and watch the first and then the second part of the video. So after the second part of the video, there were other comments and other suggestions that needs the system to be improved and even make it more premium. So in an attempt to fulfill all that, we have come up with this video so that we can upgrade the system to the next level. And then from there, we keep taking your comments. Whatever feature you would want added, you can leave that in the comment section. And we are going to go ahead and pick that up and help improve the system going forward. So in this video, I'm going to show you something we've improved on this system. Now, before that, this is one of our subscribers who shared this comment or who shared this suggestion with us. And he says the name is at Abranti Pat Digital. That is the name under the video description, under the comment section. He says, good work, sir. So, but my question is that if I have this system for a school, which I am not around to feed in the school student data, especially the picture upload session, how can they be able to add new admitted students pictures if they don't know how to do it? Basically, this is a very, very good observation. You realize that in adding the student pictures, you have to go through some manual process of uploading a picture, then copying a picture URL, trimming or splitting and picking the picture ID, and then appending it to some few links, and before we can be able to generate the student picture. All these things is very boring, especially when the system is if the system is in the hands of this low tech or those who don't know much about this kind of stuff. It will be very difficult for them to manage the system with that, all those things. So now we have decided to improve the system. So right now, what we see on the screen, let's see the improvement we have on this system. Right now, this is the first page where students will have to enter their student ID here and the parent phone number and be able to generate the results, which is working perfectly up till now. So now with the admins, instead of the admin going to the back end and visit the main sheet and enter the details there manually, the various subjects as well as the scores, we have decided to introduce what is called the admin panel. So you can see this button here. Now, first, just go ahead and just click on this admin panel. But before that, let me just advise you, stick around till the end of this video, because I'm going to walk you through step by step how you're going to improve the system up to this level so that you prepare and wait for the premium version, so that you don't miss anything. Just take your time to observe everything step by step. If you skip any part of this video, you're going to be found wanting. So observe critically. I'm going to share everything with you step by step, how you can improve it up to this level. So now the details here, the login details is admin 123. So now the admin has to just log in from this, click on OK, and then the admin is brought to this page. So now no student can access this page. At this point, I would want to be sure that you love this particular feature added. And if you do, just pause this video and smash the like button before we proceed. And by the way, thank you so much for liking our videos, previous ones, subscribing. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Let's keep liking, let's keep sharing the videos whilst we bring more ideas on this particular channel. So once the admin logs in, the admin can still switch back to the main page where they can still generate reports here as well. So now let's log in once again for the admin. So we enter the admin login details as admin 123 and click on OK. So now the admin is navigated here. So now the first thing here is the admin has to enter the student ID. So right now, let me just enter, like, let's say STD00, let's say 10, and then the full name of the student, let's say Obi, and then the class, let's say JHS2, and now the phone number of the parents, let's say 101010. There we go. So now at this point, this is where the magic happens. You don't need to manually upload the picture in the Google Drive and copy the link and do those manual stuff I shared with you earlier. This is much improved version. So now what you need to do is just to click on this choose file button here, and this you can pick a picture of your choice from here. Just let me pick this picture here and click on open. So once you click that, you have the live preview of the picture. Now proceed to enter the various subject and then their score. So now let me speed that up and then we proceed. And there we go. I've just populated the various students subject as well as the various scores, and you can see everything aligns effectively. So once you are okay with everything here, you can proceed to just click on this save student. So that once you do that, you can see this success message saying student saved successfully. Once you click on OK, you have this record cleared here. So meaning that we have added this student successfully and everything is working for this student. So now let's proceed to generate report for this student. Let's click on this. Now we are back to report generation panel here. So now let's see how we can generate report STD, that is 0010 as a student. ID, now the phone number is 101010. So now let's proceed to generate reports. And there we go. We have this same student. The name is Jake Obi. The various subjects we've entered and everything is now populated without you even seeing the back end of the system now. So with this person, I've just answered your question by providing an admin panel so that the admin can just log in and do those entries over there. Yours is to stick around whilst I take you through how you can upgrade your system up to that level. You don't need any coding experience. I'm not going to bore you with any prompting and all that. I'm providing the full script. Everything is going to be aligned for you. Just copy and paste and you have it upgraded. So now let's go ahead and print this report in PDF. Let's click on download PDF. And there we go. We have our PDF downloaded. Let me just open this one here. Now let me just double click and let's see the PDF file. And there we go. We have our PDF neatly printed for Jake Obi and everything aligns effectively without any problems, without any stress. So now as you can see, everything is working effectively. Now let me take you through step by step how you can build or upgrade your system up to this level. If you haven't followed the previous lesson, that is the first lesson, second lesson, then I would recommend check the link in the video description. Watch those videos before you can come back here and upgrade the system up to this level. So now let's check out how we can upgrade our system to this level. All right, so now this is the data we've just added for Jacobi. As you can see it right inside the database sheet here on our student results sheet. So now everything looks good from here. Now the first adjustment you're going to do is on the settings sheet now, just go ahead and add another row here and name it student photo ID or student photo folder ID. So name it like that. So now what we are going to do, this is going to be one-time thing and nothing more, nothing less. What is going to happen here is that we need to go to our Google Drive and create a folder. And as I'm saying, this is not going to be repeated. You only have to do it once. You can see I did it once and I'm able to use the system effectively. You're only going to do it once. So let's navigate to our Google Drive. So just open a new tab. And after opening the new tab, if you don't see all these options here, which can be due to network issues or the browser loading issues, just go ahead and search for Drive. Let's just type Drive. So you can see drive.google.com. Let's just press enter. And this will navigate you straight inside your Google Drive. So once you are here, the next thing to do is just go ahead and click on New. And I would want to believe this folder is even already created. Just click and just choose New Folder. And you can name it Students Results PDF or Students Result Pictures. You can name it the way you want. So once you create that folder and name it, now I don't want to do that because I already have that folder created. Name Students. This should be Students Photos. So name it Student Photos. So once you have the folder name, just double click to open that folder, and then you should see a blank, or maybe you have your folder there. In my case, I already have some images uploaded, and so you can see that they are already there. In your case, you're going to see a blank page here, so there's no problem. Now all you need to do is just go ahead and copy the folder ID here. Just go ahead and copy this folder ID up to the first, after the first slash and then 1. It starts from the number 1, so just copy that, Control C to copy that. So once you copy that folder ID, let's navigate to the settings sheet here, and then inside here, this just go ahead and paste it here. So as you can see, the same folder ID is what we have here. So just go ahead and paste it. I'm just pasting it here, but that is on the right place. Just make sure you paste it just inside this same row. and go ahead and save your work. So that is the first thing you need to do. So with this, you don't have to repeat this again. You've just made reference to the folder in which you would want all your student photos saved. Simple as that. So now once you have that folder shared here, you can go ahead and close your Google Drive and you don't have anything to do with it again. You're done with that. Now, the next thing to do is, let's go back to and create another sheet here and name it student underscore photos. Student underscore photos. So let's click on that. Now, once you create this sheet named student underscore photos, the first heading should be student ID. Second heading should be photo URL. Simple as that. You don't need this data here. This data is added when you add new students. So by default, the codes or our code snippet is going to fetch the student ID as well as the photo URL straight and then save them here. In the previous version, you didn't see anything like that. That is why we're doing everything manually. So now everything is now automated. You don't have to do this. So yours is to create a sheet named student underscore photos, then the two columns, student ID column, and then the photo URL column. So once you're done with that, you are good to go. Save your work. So now the next thing is, I'm going to share this code snippet with you. Start with the code.js. Now, copy the entire code.js code snippet here. Just copy it and replace and clear that of yours and replace with ours now. Okay, so just copy this one and replace with what you already have. Clear yours and replace the code.js file or code snippet with yours. And then once you're done with that, open your index HTML again, clear everything, and then copy this one as well, which I'm going to be sharing with you, and replace it inside there and save. Once you're done with that as well, open the PDF template.html, copy everything here and replace with what you already have. Clear yours and replace it. So once you are done, make sure you save everything and you are good to go. Now, to quickly check things out, make sure you have on your result sheet, as for result sheet, everything remains as it is. On the settings sheet, make sure you add this particular row and then get your folder ID. Then create a new sheet named student underscore photos, and from there proceed and get these two columns, student ID column as well as photo URL. So once you're done with that, just proceed and get the code snippets here to replace with what you already have. Now save and proceed to deploy. So in deployment, make it new deployment. Don't edit it. Then give it SRCM, maybe final version, or let's say V3. Let's name it V3.66. So name it that way. And make sure your email address is chosen here. And here it should be anyone with a Google account, and click deploy. So once you deploy that, just copy URL and click on done. So you can open this as well. So now let me just clear what we have here. Then we just paste this here and just press enter. And there you go. You're going to have the same thing as you see here. So the first thing is just go ahead and just click on admin panel and just log in like this. So admin 1, 2, 3, then click on OK. And from there, proceed to fill in your student details. And when it comes to photograph or picture, click on that and pick a picture, and you should see the picture live preview. Proceed to fill in the records of the student here, and also proceed to fill in the subject and go ahead and save. And that is all. So at this point, you should have your system developed up to this level. So now let's end this video here, and whatever feature you would want us to add in this system, leave that in the comment section, and I'm going to go through those comments and pick that up and help improve on this system until we get the premium version. However, we are planning to release the premium version, the final version, in our next video. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so that you can get notified anytime we upload new video tutorials. All the code snippets, all the links will be shared in the video description. Check the link in the video description. Use them accordingly as described in the video, and you should have the system up and running without any problem, without any stress. Till our next video, thank you so much for watching, and bye.